Well, we know the value of diamond. It's so precious. What is just telling us that they are precious. But I keep on saying that it's one thing for you to have a good name. It's another thing for you to act, for you to maintain that good name. Like I said, this university is unique in the sense that it's not a creation of any man, it's a creation of God. Because 1982, Daddy said God ministered to him to start a university in Ede. And he has fulfilled his own part of the story by bringing the university to Ede. They try all possible means to stay at the camp. But Daddy said no. Daddy said action. So Daddy has fulfilled his own part. So every name that we give to students is quite unique. But it is left for the students to do what? To act in such a way such that the name will reflect in everything they do. So as they go out, I want to implore them that the university has equipped them with everything they need to fly, and to remain precious. But they have their own part to play. They have their own part to play. Their own part to play. And part of that part is that, like I keep on saying, they must ensure that the most important thing in life is to surrender your life to Christ. Every other thing, they are just addition. The moment you are able to surrender your life, you obey Him and you walk with Him. Believe you me, every other thing is you are no longer under your control. The Almighty God will work out His own divine plan for your life. All they need to do is to make sure that they hold on to Christ and then play their part, being hardworking, and then serve God faithfully, and then be focused. The other one is very important. Anybody that wants to succeed in life must be focused. You must know through the help of God what you want and how to get what you want. You can't just sit down and be thinking that, no, I think that's my own advice to them. They must be focused, they must serve the Lord, they must be focused, and then they must be determined to succeed. That one is very important. I used to tell them, even as I am by the grace of God, as a professor of almost 20-something years, if I get home now, I'm still going to sit down and read. Immediately I leave this office, everything called office work is gone. I buy on my table. If you go to my table, you see so many volumes of papers there. I read till I sleep by 11. After reading my Bible, I sleep. But I still read and I still write. That's why up to today, if you go to internet, you see my paper. For this year alone, I've published about 6 or 7 papers. So it's 2022, you can get that, you can see it there. That's the way I work, and God has been so faithful. You must be hardworking, you must be focused, you must be determined. Life, like I said in the morning when we were doing morning devotion, life is a play. That's the truth. When you walk with God, you will get to a place where at once in one, that one the face will go. Then the next thing, you open another chapter at 2 sin 2. That's not everything happening to man. For a child of God, believe you me, it has been ordained from the foundation. And everyone has his own time. We don't run the race of another person. I think I shared that story with you. All my colleagues in Ife, they are working in international organizations. Some of them at the World Bank, some of them at ADB, some of them at IMF, and so on like that. We were all in this office. We joined OAU together. As a matter of fact, I told you, in a bit of my junior brother who is also in the US now, he's a professor. He said, "Bon, you can't stay here. You became professor at a very tender age. What are you wasting your time here?" He said, let's apply to IMF now. All your contemporaries, your colleagues are in the World Bank everywhere. Why not try? He in fact filled the form for me, did everything. I was invited to IMF. IMF. We did interview. I knew they would pick me because it was a very nice interview. After 3 months, the manager in charge of recruitment just wrote to me and said, "Prof, I hope you have received your letter." I said, "Which letter?" I wrote back in that time, "I have not received any letter." He said, you are the only one that was taken, and your file has been transferred to Washington, their headquarters office, because we went to France to do interview. I said, "I never received any letter." The woman was shocked. Maybe they should have written you from the headquarters. After 6 months, the woman wrote back, "Prof, have you read?" I said, He said, "I don't know what happened." That was the last thing he said to me. I don't know what happened. But meanwhile, like I said, my general overseer then told me that one day is coming when you'll be number 1 in your institution. So I don't live where you are now. But God said you were going to be number 1. I wouldn't know the meaning of number 1. So the thing passed on like that. I was on God, what is happening? These are my students, these are my colleagues, we were together, everybody has. But look at it. At the appointed time, the Almighty God just brought me here. So we need to, they should know that we are not moving at the same rate. Some people, very early, they will make it. Some people, in the middle of time, they will make it. Some people will be at the end. But never, never be what? Discouraged. You need to tell them, they should not be discouraged. They should keep on moving. And then don't envy your colleagues. That's the way God has designed his own. I used to tell people, we are not, even though we are running race, but then we can't run at the same pace. God has ordained each and every one how, when, and where you are going to make it. So we need to encourage them. They should be part. They should not be discouraged because some of their contemporaries or colleagues have made. No, everyone has his. Two young ministers, it's a case of 2 brothers. The junior brother was extremely brilliant. He was doing red medicine. The senior brother, no, in fact, he spent 6 years in AOU when he was failing. Apparently, the parents, because he was brilliant, the parents loved the one that read medicine. And they finished. And as time went on, what happened? The other man that was failing, he failed for 2 years, became a billionaire. And was the one even assisting the one who read medicine. Because he was just in the university doing, he sponsored all the children abroad, no? So arts to medicine. So the way God works is not like the way man works. The way God thinks is not the way that man thinks. So if you finish and then you are yet to come by with good employment, just keep on working. Keep on moving. Don't be discouraged. Believe you me, your time will come. I think that's my word of encouragement. The time will come. Everyone has his own time. And you can be sure if your way is right with God, you are obedient, you are hardworking, one day, your time will come. But the moment you are discouraged, you may not get to that place. So I want to encourage them that they shouldn't be discouraged. It doesn't matter what they are passing through now. God knows the way he will settle you. That's my message.